Okay, so our company is called Planet Marketing, and with this company, with this opportunity, we have the ability to make unlimited income. Imagine what it would be like to have financial freedom. Everybody's financial freedom is a little bit different. You could have, an extra $500 into your home. What would that do for your family? Some people dream bigger and they want an extra $4,000 to $5,000 a month into their household. And there's even people that are dreaming bigger, $10,000 to $20,000 extra a month. The opportunity with this company is absolutely unlimited. Imagine what personal freedom would be like. Imagine if it would be to not have to, um, you know, wake up to an alarm clock. You could wake up on your time and not having to go to your boss and ask for permission to go on a vacation that you want to take. And then this is one that I didn't realize I was missing in my life until I got it: time freedom. Imagine being able to be there. I have 5 children, so being able to be there for them and working my business around my family means more than anything to me. It is priceless to me. I used to work my family around my job. I mean, my job came first. Now my family comes first, and I can work my business around it. So imagine what that time freedom could do for you. So I'm going to show you how you can design your ideal life with Planet Marketing, and using the power of entrepreneurship, the travel industry, and e-commerce. There's so many things out there online. If you don't have a .com, you are not in business, and it's amazing that you can do this in the travel industry. So I'm going to show you how you can earn more through a home-based business. You're going to be able to travel more. We have little secrets of the travel, in the travel industry. We have some perks that I'm going to show you. You definitely are going to save more on what you're doing anyway. If you're out there traveling, you're going to be able to save on your travels, and it's just going to make sense to you. And if you join this industry, you are absolutely going to experience more, and you're going to gain a whole new family. I love to add that one in there. But who are we? Planet Marketing is our company, and Mr. Donald Bradley, this man pictured right here, is the man of the hour. Okay, he is the chairman of the board. He's our founder, and he's our CEO. And he's a highly decorated 7-figure income earner with over 20 years experience in marketing and sales and product distribution. The last 12 years before he started this business, he was in another travel company. He was in the travel industry. So he began this company. This month will be a 3-year-old company. We'll be celebrating October 26th, our 3-year anniversary. All right, so we have accomplished so much in the first 2 years of our business. It takes most companies 5 to 8 years what we've accomplished in the first 2 years. We've launched into over 20 countries. We have sold $325 million in travel, and we have over 32,000 travel agents. So amazing what we've accomplished already in the first 3 years of our business. Online business provider. So many people are, looking for a way to work from home, looking for a way to make an extra stream of income, but not having to go get another job. This is that opportunity for you. We are based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and we have solid company leadership. Mr. Bradley, when he decided to leave the other business that he was in, he was the #1 income earner. Okay, this shows the integrity that this man has. He was the #1 income earner in that company. They asked him, come on over to the corporate side and teach people to do what you're doing. So he agreed to do that. And when he got to the corporate side, he realized they were not doing things with integrity. They were not doing things where he felt he could go and share the opportunity with others anymore and sleep at night. So he's like, we've got to, and his wife agreed right along with him, we've got to, give everybody the opportunity to be able to make income and make the same income across the board, not just the people that were getting in the beginning. So they agreed to start their own company, and every single one of us has the opportunity of a lifetime here in front of us because he put this solid company leadership together to make this a legacy company. So let me show you here. Our solid company leadership consists of Mr. Andy Cawthon. He's the president and CFO of our company. When Mr. Bradley launched the business, he said, I'm going to, if I'm going to do anything, Mr. Andy Cawthon has got to be a part of it because he knew him from his prior project. Mr. Andy Cawthon was already retired, and he knew Mr. Bradley from the industry and knew his integrity. Instead of Mr. Donald Bradley is doing anything, I want to be a part of it. So they partnered up and launched this company. Andy Cawthon has managed billion-dollar global businesses, has international experience. That's how we were able to launch in over 20 countries in the first 2 years of the business. We just launched into Mexico. That is huge. We just launched in Mexico like 10 days ago. And that is something huge for us. We're in the UK. We're in a lot of the Caribbean countries. Canada's next on our list. So, anybody, if you can get a piece of an international company, that is going to set you up for seven-figure income. All right, Miss Leanne Trockler is our COO. She manages the Planet support team. She's basically the liaison for us out here in the field in the corporate office. She is there every waking moment to help us, and we can just message her on Facebook, and she is right there answering us. So she's an amazing lady. But our corporate leadership is amazing. But they said, well, Mr. Bradley said he wanted to stay in the travel industry. He wanted to find the best travel company to partner with, because he didn't want to go sell any products. He wanted to stay in travel. So Mr. Andy Coffin introduced Mr. James Ferrara to Mr. Noah Bradley. And James Ferrara is IntelliTravel's co-founder and president. So he has been with IntelliTravel since day one. All right. Mr. Andy Coffin introduced them, and the first conversation that Mr. Ferrara and Mr. Bradley say they had did not consist of money. It consisted of the lives that they were going to be able to change with these two businesses partnering up. So they said it was a match made in heaven, and they partnered that day. And 3 years later, we have 32,000 travel agents for IntelliTravel. So IntelliTravel is the leading innovator in travel for the 25 plus years. They've been in business for 27 years. They are the originator of the home-based travel agents. Okay, if you see any other home-based travel agencies out there, they're just, what I want to call them is copycats. They're copycatting what we're doing. We were the originals. They fought through the process of the lawsuits, the brick and mortar companies trying to shut them down. They had a vision before there was even computers in everybody's homes. Okay, back in 1992, if you think about it, there were not a lot of computers in people's homes. So they ran with this, and they built that rapport up with the different vendors. Now we have all kinds of accreditation certifications through these vendors. We're based out of Delray Beach, Florida. We have that exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. Nobody can go to IntelliTravel.com and sign up. That protects us as Planet Marketing agents, because they have to find us before they can sign up with IntelliTravel. So these are some of the awards and recognition that we've received. This is not an updated list, but some of the ones on here: Princess, Norwegian, Globus Brands, Vacation Express. You might recognize some of them. The Better Business Bureau. If you've ever called the Better Business Bureau, it's probably not something good to say about a company. So your rating goes down if you get a negative comment from somebody or a report. We have had an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau for the past 25 years. CLIA is another one that is very prestige on here, because CLIA is the Cruise Line International Association. You basically have to be a member of CLIA to be able to book travel, because if you call a vendor, you go call Disney, you call Carnival, their first question is going to be, what's your CLIA number? Because you need that to book travel as a travel agent. So, IntelliTravel provides that CLIA number for us. But what's great about it is CLIA has invited 30 travel agencies to be in their prestige presidential club. And IntelliTravel is one of those 30 out of all the travel agencies in the world. How amazing is that? It is very exciting to say that we're a part of that. But we had just received last month from Carnival Cruise Lines, the largest cruise line in the industry, the Travel Agency of the Year. How about that? We are the Carnival's Travel Agency of the Year. So that's really exciting to say that we have received that award. So that will be going up. I'm sure we'll be getting a new slideshow here once we hit our 3-year anniversary, and that will definitely be on there. So when you become a travel agent, there's all kinds of possibilities. You can book travel anywhere in the world for anybody, and including yourself. You can book group cruises. If you have a family reunion that you go to every year, maybe it's in someone's backyard, maybe it's at the park, maybe it's at a hotel, but think about putting that family on a cruise ship. There's so much for every age group to do on a cruise ship, and get paid for it. I'm going to show you here in a little bit how much you would get paid doing a group cruise. All right, common interest groups. There's so many common interest groups out there that want to go cruising. The last cruise I was on, there was a homeschooling group that was on the cruise. They said they book 100 cabins every single year. They go on this cruise every year. They book 100 cabins. It's just crazy how much money you can make booking a cabin or booking a cruise like that for a group. There's, yoga groups. There's, Zumba groups. There's scrapbooking groups, knitting groups. There's so many people just wanting to get their groups together and go on a vacation. So they're taking cruises. The wedding industry is endless. There's almost every newlywed couple goes on a honeymoon. Destination weddings. They're just going over, over abroad to get married, but they're not going by themselves anymore. They're not eloping. They're bringing friends and family with them. The friends and family are not going just for the day of the wedding. They make a vacation out of it. So that is one big group vacation that you can book from one destination wedding. And then if you know anybody who has children who, play sports, on traveling sports teams, baseball, basketball, there's cheer, all kinds of different dance clubs that travel almost every weekend during season, and then they stay several nights. So imagine being able to book the whole team's hotel rooms and the commission that you would make from that. So the travel industry itself is an $8 trillion industry annually. Okay, trillion has 12 zeros. That is a lot of zeros, right? But it is the largest industry in the world. Some of you may have thought maybe the medical industry was the largest industry, or the entertainment field, NFL. But if you think about it, all of those people are traveling. Everybody's traveling. So traveling is the largest industry in the world. It is projected to almost double in size to $15 trillion in the next 10 years. Okay, I'm going to tell you why here in a second. But right now, it is the #1 research category online between the hours of 9 to 5. And what are most people supposed to be doing between the hours of 9 to 5, right? They're supposed to be working, but they might be sitting at their cubicle trying to hide their computer from their boss, looking where they want to go next to get away. But I'm going to tell you, the baby boomers are feeling this growth of this rapid growth in the next 10 years because they have fueled the growth since the day they were born. The baby boomers were born from 1946 to 1964. After the war, the men came back, lots of babies were born, and there was just this big, huge growth in the economy. And, the Pampers industry grew, the Gerber industry grew, they got a little bit older, the automobile industry started to boom. Then they got married, started having kids, and they started, building homes. Now everybody's building bigger, better homes. And now they've worked for 40 years and they're starting to retire. So what are they going to do when they retire? If they saved enough money to do this and not go back to work after they retire, they're going to go travel, right? So that is why this projection and growth is so large. But on top of that, the millennials, who are the 18 to 34-year-olds out there, they're saying, I'm not going to work for 40 years and then travel. I'm going to do it now while I'm young, while I'm healthy, I don't have any kids. They're spending $200 billion annually themselves. Okay, imagine that. All right, between the baby boomers and the millennials, that is the reason why this projection and growth is so large. You may say, well, why do you need travel agents? This is why, because people are so busy, they don't even know, they don't have the time to go research. Most people who plan a trip for themselves will research the internet for at least 8 hours before booking a trip. Okay, a lot of people don't have time to do that. They want somebody who specializes in something and can help them and direct them and guide them. And then, some of the baby boomers may not be computer literate. The older generation may not be, able to even know where to start because there's so much out there on the internet. They may not even know where to start. So there's such a big, huge need for travel agents right now. So why not get paid on what people are doing anyway? Almost everyone is traveling or they want to travel. Okay, this is huge because you may even be booking a lot of travel for your friends and family already. They might be coming to you saying, okay, I need to go here. Can you do this for me? My brother-in-law's travel agent before I became a travel agent. He used to call me his personal travel agent, and he would joke around about it because they would come to me and I would book it online for them. And then and now I get paid for booking their travel because I'm a travel agent. But before I was just doing it for them, because they just weren't sure how to do it. So if you go into a room and ask everybody, what would you do if you had more time or money? They're going to say travel. 95% of them are going to say travel because that is what most people are doing. If you had more time or money, you would be traveling. So what we get paid is 70 to 80% of the commissions. There's commissions built into every trip across the board in the travel industry. We don't pay extra when we book a trip. We don't ask our customers to pay any extra. It's built in across the industry. So that commissions will get paid to IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel will write us a check of 70 to 80% every month of the travels that we had booked. We're partnered with major vendors worldwide: Carnival, Marriott, Club Med Resorts, you name it. We are partnered Disney. If we're not partnered with them, you can book with them and still get paid. Right? We do not deal with any third-party intermediaries because they're going to take a chunk out of your paycheck before you get paid. So we don't deal with them. We have reserved inventory of group cruise blocks. This means IntelliTravel will reserve cabins specifically for our travel agents. So if there's somebody looking for something specific and they can't find it in the customer search space, we can go look for it, and it may be reserved just for us travel agents. That's pretty exciting. And then we have the best customer support and service. They're open 7 days a week, and there's 4 different ways that we can reach them. We get our own personalized website and email marketing program, which is amazing. Postcards, newsletters, things like that you can send out directly by email to your customers, and it's all automated. We have sales tools, print advertising material, business cards. Everything you absolutely need to get started is there for you. You do not have to be creative and make that marketing material. So I love that. So this is why you're here. This slide right here, I'm going to show you how much you can earn. All right, this is a few different examples of a couple different trips and an estimate of what you would make booking a trip like that. So this first one is the business traveler. The frequent business traveler stays at a hotel 3 times a month, maybe stays 3 nights each time. This person you're just going to share your business card with. You're going to give them a business card and say, hey, I appreciate you, booking your trip, booking your hotel, on my website instead of going to Expedia. I appreciate it, man. And you're going to get a check for him doing that for $151.20. You're probably sleeping while he's booking that hotel room. So, the more business travelers you can connect with, the more income you can make without even doing anything. So a golf trip, 5 days in Scottsdale, Arizona. This is for a group of 4. You're going to put four people's name, address, phone numbers in. You're going to schedule their tee time. You're going to get a credit card for one to hold the room in the tee time. That's probably going to take you a total of about 30 minutes to put that in. If that, they may have told you where they want to go, so you didn't have to research. You just found the hotel and the golf course they wanted to golf at, and you're making a commission check of $274.86. I think that's pretty amazing for about 30 minutes of your time. And then this is the bigger one, honeymoon, 7 days, all-inclusive resort to Cancun, complete with butler service. This is a top-of-the-line 5-star resort with this butler service. All right, this is 2 people, name, address, phone numbers. You're going to have to get their passport information, their birth dates, because it's an all-inclusive. You got to verify that they're 18 and they can drink. And then you're going to book that for them, and you're going to make $561.79. How amazing is that? All right, I love to point this out because an extra $500 into your household could change a lot of families' lives every single month. Imagine having an extra $500, because during the mortgage crisis, an extra $500 into a household could have kept a lot of people from losing their homes, and could have kept a lot of people from going bankrupt. So imagine what that could do for your family. And unlimited. You can book unlimited honeymoons. All right, this is the group cruise I was telling you about, 5 days. This is family reunion, 20 cabins. This means 40 to 50 people. Western Caribbean cruise. It's going to take a little bit longer to put this one together because you have to put all the names and addresses in there, bird the cabins, take their deposits, set up their payment plan. and you maybe have to listen to the family argue about what color t-shirts they're going to wear, right? But I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it because you're going to get a check for $2,240.17. All right, this is for 20 cabins. Remember I told you that homeschooling group that I talked to when I was on the cruise? They book 100 cabins, okay? So 20 times 5, that's, over $10,000. And this is a 5-day cruise. The one I was on was a 10-day cruise. So they would make $20,000 booking 100 cabins on a 10-day cruise. Imagine being that travel agent. Yes. So this is one of the main questions I get when people are thinking about joining the business is, what kind of education do I need to take and what kind of certifications do I get? We have all kinds of education. It's unlimited out there because you can go directly to the vendors and take their educations. You can get certified by Disney. You can get certified by Carnival, Princess Cruise Lines. Different, you can get the Jamaican specialist. You can get different areas. If you want to be specialized in the Bahamas or Italy or Ireland, you can get certifications on those. It's unlimited, and you can choose what you want to get certified in. But we all should agree that the best way to learn our product in our travel industry is to experience, right? So this lady here is a travel agent. She's out on the beach trying it out for her customers. She's got to make sure the salt air is, good, the temperature's good, the sand between her toes. She might have a drink in her hand. They cut that part off, so I'm not sure. But we have to go experience this so we can, bring it back to our customer. And the vendors know that. And they want us to come and try their products out, to try their cruise ships, to try their resorts. And they treat us like VIPs when we're on these trips, but they give them to us at very discounted prices. Okay, since we're with IntelliTravel, they put together these IntelliTrips. This first one is the Celebrity X, which is the top of the cruise line. If you know anything about cruising, Celebrity X is the luxury cruise line. All right, this is a 2-night Bahamas cruise. You're looking at over $1,000 for a 2-night Bahamas cruise on a Celebrity X cruise ship. Look how beautiful that is. All right, we get to go as travel agents for $289 in the ocean view room. It's $329 for a balcony. How amazing, okay? But Royal Caribbean says, well, we can top that 2 nights. We're going to do a 7 nights, and we're going to, invite our travel agents onto this cruise ship so they can try out that putt-putt golf course. They can try out the basketball course, the climbing wall. You got to make sure that the Lido deck is all, crowded and, got to taste the food. Actually, my friends that went on this got to meet the captain of the ship. They got their picture taken with the captain of the ship. Who meets the captain of the ship? I think only travel agents get to do that. All right, I'll show you the cost of this trip. $399 for ocean view, $559 for a balcony. Yes, that is for you, the travel agent. Pretty amazing. All right, we have 3 guarantees that set us apart from a lot of the other other travel agencies in the industry. So our first one is the best travel price guarantee. Okay, this is when somebody books a trip with you and they find the trip on another website, at a better price. So they bring it to you, you bring it to IntelliTravel and say, okay, this matches apples to apples. Can we match this? They'll take it to the vendor, and if the vendor says no, IntelliTravel will give that customer 110% voucher of the price difference toward their next trip they book with you. So you will be able to keep that customer. And then we have 100% no questions asked money back guarantee. Okay, this is for you. All the guests that are on here tonight, this is for you. If you decide to partner with us and join IntelliTravel, you have 30 days to try it out. Within those 30 days, you just feel like, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. It's not the right timing right now. You can email customer service and you get your money back 100% guaranteed, no questions asked. The person who sponsored you or who invited you here tonight might be calling you, but the company's not going to ask you anything. They're just going to refund your money. And then we have another 100% risk-free profit guarantee. This guarantees that you will not take a loss in your business in the first 12 months. Who does that? I've never heard of this before. Okay, if you start your own brick and mortar company, your own online business, you're not guaranteed a profit your first year. Most companies, don't even break a profit for about 5 years when they start a new business. But you're guaranteed with this company to to have a profit. And in how they do that is everything that you've invested into the business, and they ask you to take some of the education, um, book a couple trips, and maybe even go on a fam trip yourself. Try one of those IntelliTrips out. And if you don't make what you've invested into your business, they will write you a check at the end of the 12 months if you decide to part ways. Pretty amazing. That is guaranteed. All right, so you're probably wondering, how much is it to invest if I might not make that money back? It's only $199.90. How amazing is that? Two businesses for under $200. You have a monthly unlimited support for $59.90. Okay, to break this down, I'm going to show you $179.95 of that enrollment fee goes to IntelliTravel. That gives you the license to sell travel. You get to earn commissions on all your travel sales. You get your own website. You get the VIP travel benefits, and it's only $39.95 a month to keep that part of your business going. And then $19.95 of that enrollment goes to Planet Marketing, which gives you the license to help others become travel agents, the license to sell travel agencies, to help sign people up with IntelliTravel. And then it's $19.95 a month that goes to the Planet Marketing side also. That gives you two businesses for $199.90 and $59.90 a month to keep your business going. Don't let that $59.90 a month scare you, because if you book just one or two trips, you're going to make your enrollment fee and your monthly fees back in commissions, and everything the rest of the year is going to be pure profit. And plus, it's a tax write-off. There's like 600 tax write-offs that you can have owning your own business. And I actually met with my tax accountant last month, and you have to have a 1099 if you're going to make any money out on your taxes. So you definitely will benefit from a 1099 after all the new tax laws that just came about for this coming year. So get yourself a 1099 before the end of the year. So I'm excited to be able to share this next part with you. I just shared all the travel side, the travel information. You may be ready to go and ready to start rolling with this business, but let me show you what else you have your hands on and what other opportunity we have with the marketing side of this business, the Planet Marketing side. Okay, IntelliTravel is absolutely amazing. #1 travel agency of the year with Carnival, $325 million in travel sold. We are one of the fastest growing host travel agencies in the industry, and everybody in the industry is watching us. So it's exciting to be a part of that. But Planet Marketing is also the fastest growing network marketing company right now. People are watching Planet Marketing. We're going to be the #1 network marketing company very soon in the industry. So Mr. Warren Buffett, who is one of the richest men in the world, says never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Okay, invest in yourself. Invest to create that second source of income. We are not telling you to go quit your job. We're telling you you can make unlimited income while working a full-time job, doing this part-time on the side. Okay, we're going to show you how you can capitalize on the power of leverage and residual income by using this compensation plan. So leveraged income is income that is in spite of you instead of because of you. All right, and to break that down, I'm going to show you. If you have a direct sale, which a direct sale is when you sell the ITA program, you help someone become an independent travel agent with IntelliTravel, you will receive a $50 direct sale commission. Okay, so you help someone join the business, you get $50. That's pretty good, right? Because that's unlimited. You can sign up as many people as you want. You're going to get $50. Now that person goes and invites somebody on this webinar next week, and they sign up. They join as an IntelliTravel travel agent. They get $50 for bringing that person on. You are going to get a 50% check match, okay, because you referred that first person in tonight. All right, so this 50% check match, have you ever referred somebody to a job? Have you ever gotten a 50% match on their paycheck every single week? This is every single week, unlimited. They could sign 100 people up, and you're going to get 50% of their check match every single week. All right, when you personally enroll or refer 9 people to the business, you personally help 9 people become independent travel agents, you will start receiving a team bonus. And it's an extra $10 for every person that joins your organization, no matter who signed them up. That's pretty amazing. And those $10 bills will add up. Okay, if you're not excited about that $10, think about if you've seen a $10 bill floating through the Walmart parking lot. You'd be running after that $10 bill, right? Even if it was $1, you'd be running. Okay, these $10 are unlimited. And as your team grows, you're going to see the power of that $10. Imagine you help 10 people join the business and you get an extra $10. So you're getting $50 and then you get an additional 10 for each one. So you're now getting $60 for each one of those. Okay. And say those 10 all go out and find 10. So that's another $100 that you're going to get. And that's unlimited. Every single week we get paid our commissions also. You don't have to wait till the end of the month to get paid. We get paid weekly. All right, we have a builders program. Planet Marketing loves to recognize us and, for our achievements. We have our first level is a bronze builder. Once you help 3 people join the business as independent travel agents, you become a bronze builder. And if we have any bronze builders on here, I want you just to put your name in the chat, tell everybody you're a bronze builder, be proud of it, and congratulations to you. All right, silver builder is when you helped 6 people become independent travel agents. You just added 3 more from what you did the first level. Okay, you become a silver builder. If there are any silver builders on here, I know we have some teammates on here. Put your name in the chat and let everybody know that you're a silver builder. And then the last one is when you have helped 3 more people, you have 9 active independent travel agents. You've referred 9 people to this business. You become a gold builder. And I know the silver builders don't want to be silver very long because gold builder is when you get your first pay raise. All right. So gold builders, go ahead and put your name in the chat because I know you're going to be very proud because you get that first pay raise. That's when you start receiving them $10 level of team bonuses. Anytime someone joins your organization, you get $10. You also get a 10% match on your personal travel agent's commission. All right. Say your travel agent that you brought into the business goes out and books that group cruise and makes an extra $10,000. You're going to get a 10% match. You're going to make $1,000 because they went and booked that cruise. You're not going to know one person on that cruise. You may not even know they booked that cruise, but you referred that person to the business, so you're going to get a $1,000 check for referring that person. Then you also get a 10% match on your personal reps and matrix commissions. Okay, matrix commissions is your residual income that you can make in this business. I'm going to show you that on the next slide, but you get a 10% match. Imagine having the #1 income earner in the UK on your team. Okay, I personally enrolled the #1 income earner in the UK on my team, and I get a 10% match on her personal reps matrix, on her matrix commission. So imagine being able to build a team and helping others and then getting a 10% match because you're helping, your team grow. So the matrix commission is the reason I joined this business. Actually, they didn't have to sell me on the travel side. I told you I was on a cruise. That was all done. I didn't have to be sold on the travel side. I needed to know how much money I could make because I was in the health and wellness industry. I was selling a product and I was making really good money. And they told me it was residual income, but I was starting to see the real light. It wasn't residual income because it was based on sales. And it was based on our sales every single month. We started back at 0. We had a quota we had to meet. And it was very stressful. At the end of the month, we had to put in a lot of orders to hit our quota to get our bonus to get our residual pay. So when I seen this chart right here, I was like, wow, this is too good to be true. Have you ever seen anything that's too good to be true? You might be thinking that right now, but I'm going to tell you, I'm actual proof that it is actually true. Okay, I've been in this business for less than 2 years, and like David had told you, I had earned my 6-figure ring just 2 weeks ago in Atlanta. I was presented with the 6-figure sapphire ring. So if you're looking to get into a business, I tell people look for a business with a marketable product. Travel's the #1 industry in the world. They can't have much more of a marketable product. Look for an established company. An established company is usually considered to be about 18 months old. Our company is going on 3 years, and we are partnered with a 27-year-old travel company. And what we've done in the first 3 years of business, most companies take 5 to 8 years to accomplish. So we're very much established. And then find a company that's not saturated. You can find a company that has less than 1,000 100,000 reps, distributors, travel agents, whatever they have, you found a once in a lifetime opportunity. And we only have 32,000 reps right now in the company. So having all three criteria in one company is a golden lottery ticket. I tell people just cash it in and run with it. Okay. And when I seen this matrix right here, it's a 3x9 team building matrix. It's a forced matrix. So that means you don't have to pick and choose where people fall into the matrix. They go into the next open seat. I'm going to explain that to you a little bit. The team building matrix means that it's a team effort. It's not just you building your matrix. It is the people that you bring in. You bring in 3 people and you show them how to bring in 3 people. That is the key to this, okay? We have 9 levels. It is 3 people across. So you get 3 in your front, in your top row, and then you get 9 levels down, all right? To activate this, you got to do a little bit of work. You have to personally enroll at least 2 people. When you help 2 people become travel agents, you will get paid $4 a person for every single person in your matrix. Okay, you will unlock the first 2 rows. All right, so that means when you help 3 people join the business, you're going to get $12. All right, when you bring in 9, you're going to be at 48 because you're going to have a total of 12 when you have 9 on your second row. So now to unlock the rest of these rows, you got to have 3 for the third row, 4 for the fourth, all the way down to 9. Okay, 9 levels, 9 personal travel agents that you've referred to the business. That means you're a gold builder, right? When you become a gold builder, that you get your first pay raise, you actually max out the compensation plan. When people join my organization, I tell them, go gold, because you don't want to leave any money on the table. You max out that compensation plan and make the maximum amount and you possibly can, and don't leave anything on the table. So levels 1 through 9. I'm going to draw this out for you here real quick. Okay, let's pretend this is you. Pretend you're on a stage. You're at a movie theater or a concert. You're on the stage and you get 3 seats in your front row. Okay, everybody wants that front row, right? Those front row, they're going to sell pretty fast. So you go fill those 3 seats. You tell them people, throw $4 on my stage. You go take your seats. So you got now have $12. Now each one of these 3 are going to get 3 in their row, right in front, right behind them. So your second row is your second row. Their first row, they get 3 each, and your second row is 9. So right here, 9. You're going to tell them, go find 3 people and have them drop the money on the stage. So these 9 people drop their $4 on the stage. So now you're up to $36 plus the 12 from the first 3. So you're up to $48. Now, once again, this triples because each person gets 3. See how that works? Each person gets 3. These aren't straight. Okay, you get the idea. So the next row triples to 27 people because each person gets 3. All right, now these people are all going to go find 3 people. So you're teaching everybody just find 3 and your matrix is going to fill up. All right, now this third row, once you have that filled, you're up to $156. So now you got 81, 243, 729, all the way down to 19,683 people in your last row. Okay, once you have all of these rows filled, you have about 29,000 people in your matrix. Okay, that might take you years to fill it. You may never fill it, but if you fill it, you're going to get a check of $118,092 every single month. Think you can handle that until times got better? I think so. But I like to look at this as if you've ever gotten a 50% on a test, think about getting this 50% right. $59,000 a month. This is a monthly residual example. Okay, imagine getting it 1% right. The 1%ers, okay, making an extra $1,180 every month by just bringing in less than 200 people in the business, team building, an extra $1,000. And that's just this part of the compensation plan. If you have 196 people in your organization, I'm going to show you on the next slide, you're going to be making at least $1,000 a month guaranteed, plus the $1,000 on this. Okay, so I hope you understand that. I know it's a lot of numbers, but when I seen this part of the matrix and knowing that I can build one time and get paid $4 a person every single month by what I build once, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20 years from now, I'm going to still get paid that $4 per person, because this company is built to be a legacy company, and we're going to be around for generations after generations after generations. So I'm going to show you the next slide, which is our wealth. Mr. Bradley says this is our wealth program. Okay, this is his way to give a salary income to the leaders in the company. We have about 200 directors right now in the company, and Mr. David Felger, who introduced me tonight, is going to be one of our, if not the next director in the company. So it's pretty exciting. It's going to get done this week. He's just moments away. But when you become a one-star director, you have built an organization of 100 independent travel agents, okay? Team-wide, not just you. You get a $500 bonus at the beginning of the month, and you get an extra $10 bonus. So those $10 bonuses, when someone signs up in your organization, you now get 20. Okay, you are guaranteed $1,000 monthly income from all sources, and you are going to receive a director jacket, and that director bonus will be paid every single month at $500. When you build your organization up, if we have any one-star directors on here, put your name in the chat. Let everybody know you're a one-star. Put some stars in there. So congratulations. Two-star directors have an organization of at least 300 independent travel agents, okay? You get a $1,000 check at the beginning of the month to start your month out. An extra $10 bonus, so now you're up to $30 anytime someone joins your organization. All right, you personally enroll someone, you're getting 50 plus 30. You're going to get $80 when you personally enroll somebody. All right, 3-star directors. If there's any 2 stars on here, I know we have some in our organization. I'm not sure if she's on here. I know she had to do a call at 8:30. So if any 2 stars are on here, please drop your name in the chat. 3-star directors, 500 in your organization, $2,000 bonus at the beginning of the month, and we get an extra $10 bonus. All right, I'm at the 3-star level. 4-star director, there's a handful of 4-star directors in the company. They're getting a $5,000 bonus at the beginning of the month, and we only have 2 5-star directors in the entire company. And they both have over 4,000 travel agents. They get a $10,000 bonus at the beginning of the month. These numbers are crazy. They're making over $500,000 as a 5-star director. Okay, I want to point this out. There are no 6, 7, 8, 9 stars. The 2 gentlemen that are 5-star directors right now will be 6-star by the end of the year. They both have over 9,000. One of them has over 9,000 in his organization, and he will be 6-star by the end of the year, and we'll get a $16,000 bonus at the beginning of the month. Imagine starting your month out with $16,000. Every single one of us have the opportunity to hit these stars because of the timing and positioning that we're getting in this company. You have the opportunity to hit these stars. We have signed up 32,000 people in our company since day one in 3 months or 3 years. Okay, Mr. Bradley says in the next 24 months we will sign up 70,000 more travel agents in the next 24 months because of the momentum that we have built up and getting in a company between concentration phase and momentum phase is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That is when the millionaires are created. That is the timing that we have right now. Do not wait 6 months to get in, because another 20,000 are going to be in the next 6 months. At least 20,000 are going to be in the next 6 months. Get in now so some of those 20,000 can fall under you. Some of those 70,000 more people that are going to be in the next 24 months, get in now so they can fall under you, and you can benefit the $4 per person every single month. Okay, we don't have anything to hide. This is our income disclosure. It breaks down the high, the low, the average, how many months they've been in. This is 2017's income disclosure. You can ask the person who sent you here to send this to you. If you want to look at it in more detail, it's out there on our public page, so you absolutely have access to it. And then we have a presidential rings and Rolex program. That was the sapphire ring that Mr. Felger was telling you about. When you have an annual income of $100,000, you qualify for a sapphire ring. So once you build up to $250,000, you get the ruby ring, and at $500,000, you get the diamond ring. And once you are on track to making $1 million, you get the double diamond ring. At a 5-star director, you will receive a Rolex watch. It is a $20,000 Rolex watch. We are definitely a turnkey business. All kinds of tools that we have in place where you can do this from anywhere. And and anytime. We have an app where you can send webinars to people, videos to people, training right there on the app. We have our website that you can track your progress, training right there on our website. We have training calls every single day. We have live presentations. We have webinars like this, and we have live events, conventions, all kinds of good stuff. Planet Escapes, not only IntelliTravel gives us the discounted trips, but Planet Marketing says we have to be a product of our product. We need to get out there and see these properties. So they just did this big Planet Escape at the Gaylord Palms and Resorts in Orlando. And then we had our convention in Atlanta. This was just 10 days ago. It was the weekend before last. It was amazing, amazing. 1,800 people at our convention. 2019 International Convention is already booked. This is for the Gaylord in Orlando. 5,000 people will be at this event. We have tickets available already to go to this, and we have the whole property reserved for our convention for Just Planet Marketing. So very exciting. When you join the business, you can get your ticket immediately. And then we have a Planet Marketing pledge, and I'm just going to read this because this is not only part of our slide presentation, it is part of our bylaws. All right, when you become a Planet Marketing director, you can feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, the Planet business you built will outlast you. Your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commissions, director pay, director bonuses, and monthly residual income. This is so amazing that they put this in place because your business will grow without you. And we all know that we will shut our eyes for the last time one day. And knowing my 5 children are going to benefit from the work that I'm doing now, working a job, they wouldn't be getting a paycheck. All right. And getting into the business now, 20, 30, 40 years from now, people will still be falling in your lineage. People will still be sending people up under you. They will still be getting that $4 for every person in your organization. Okay. Imagine building your team up to 1,000 people and they get that $4 a month every single month. Your director pay, your director bonuses, every single month, every week, they get that paycheck. Okay. And it's generation after generation after generation. Your great, great, great grandchildren will benefit from the legacy of this company. You become a director with Planet Marketing. So it's amazing that they put this in place for all directors. So I'm going to leave you with this. You make a decision. You are one of 3 types of people. We have our number 3s who, we say thank you. They say no, thank you. We thank you for, hopping on here tonight. You just say it's just not for you, not what you thought it was going to be. We ask you to just be the customer of the person that sent you here the next time that you book a trip. We know it's not for everybody, but if you have a few people that you may know who may want to, earn some extra money, maybe they're overworked and want to take, go down to part-time and do this on the side. Somebody that's overworked, overpaid, underpaid, and just looking for something different, maybe refer them to the person that sent you here. They would absolutely appreciate that. Number 2 is you are very interested but have a few questions. And if you want to put in the chat what number you are, go ahead, and we will answer some questions here at the end too. So we don't want you to leave without getting your questions answered. We don't want you going to work tomorrow and asking your neighbor next to you, what do you think about this? Because they haven't seen the presentation, so they can't give you an accurate answer of what they think. And then number 1 is you're ready to go. We can get you signed up. We'll get you back with the person that sent you here immediately. 5-10 minutes it takes, and you have instant access to your website, and you can start on that education and start checking out all the fun and recess that we're selling. So we are looking forward to helping you get started on your journey of success, and the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. You just have to take that step. So thank you again so much for joining us this evening. I appreciate every one of you, taking time out of your Wednesday night and being here with us. I'm going to open it up now, and if anybody wants to ask any questions, you have the ability to unmute yourself and ask questions, or you can put it in the chat if you don't want to speak in front of everybody. I see Steven's in number 1. Erica, you're number 2. Do you have some questions that you want to ask? You can put them in the chat, or you can unmute yourself. Danielle, you're number 2. Or you can go back to the person that sent you here also. Anybody have anything?